Oh, hello. Today we're doing the full face of my favorite makeup lately. So this is not only the makeup look that I have been wearing a lot recently, but also the products that I used to achieve it and the brushes slash how I applied them. So if you'd like to see how I got this look, then just keep watching. I don't know which way it's gonna go, but it's gonna go one of these ways. Alright, we're just gonna pin the bangs back because realistically I don't even style them until I'm finished with my makeup, but I didn't want them to look crazy. Okay, so my face is already prepped with my I washed my face, I did my little Beekman eye serum and my Rhode Skin glaze and barrier cream. Those are my first favorites of the video. Let me just show them to you. Okay, so this is the eye serum, which I believe I've mentioned before. I use that every morning and night. This is the Rhode Skin Glaze, and this is the Barrier Restore Cream. I bought it, I believe, on her second restock. So, like, not the original launch, but, like, the second restock. They're both almost gone. I absolutely love them. I have oily, kind of acne-prone skin, and I have rosacea, so if that helps you feel like you would like them, there's that. And it wears very nicely under makeup. I love it when I have no makeup on too. I feel like my skin looks really fresh. But yes, now we're gonna get into like the makeup favorites. So when it comes to primer, I've been obsessed with the Fenty Instant Retouch Primer. There's 3 of them, and this is the soft matte one. So it's like the light pink. As you can see, I've been showing it a lot of love. It is my favorite. I feel like it works really well with all of my foundations. Not that I rotate that many, but I find that it plays nice with pretty much everything. It helps with the longevity. It helps like control my oil without being super mattifying. That's why. So there's the hydrating one, the soft matte, and then the matte. So that's why I get the middle one, because I don't want to be like super matte, you know. And then when it comes to like foundation, day to day I'm wearing the Beauty Blender Skin Tint. I filmed a video when I first tried this and I didn't love it at first nearly as much as I love it now. I actually probably need to buy a new one like ASAP. I use the shade Light 4, and I really just need everyone to try this because I don't hear enough people talking about it. If they discontinue it, I'm gonna freak out. And then if it's more of like an occasion or a reason I'm doing makeup and I want foundation, I'm wearing the Makeup Forever HD Skin Foundation, and for this one I'm in the color 1N10. So for today we're just going to do this one because I don't really have anything special to do. I'm just going to go do a little bit of Christmas shopping. And then when it comes to applying it, this is a Sony Kashuk foundation brush. It is the stippling foundation brush. It says it's somewhere on this handle. Or it's the the Zoeva 102 Silk Finish. But realistically, most brushes that have a similar look perform the same way most of the time. So if you're looking for a good foundation brush, I really like these types of shapes. If you want to see what they look like, they are kind of dirty. Haven't washed them in I think I'm going to go with this one for today. And you want to shake this up. I like it because number one, it comes in a dropper like this. It's very thin. And it has more coverage than like a typical skin tint or something like that, for sure. That's why I like it. But it's not too heavy. And the color for me is like perfect. Another favorite for like prepping or like days I'm not wearing a lot of makeup, because right now I have it on my lips, is these Hangover RX Pillow Balms from Too Faced. I haven't had something that I love from Too Faced in a while, and I got those for Christmas last year. It was like a little set, and I wear those before bed, when I have no makeup on, all the time. It's a very lightweight moisturizing lip product that doesn't really feel like anything else that I have, but it also like looks pretty with your makeup, if that makes sense. Okay, so here's up close just the skin tint. Really evens out my skin, but it doesn't like cover everything. Like you can still see my freckle, you could still see like, you know, you can still see my skin. That's what I was trying to say. Now let's do concealer. Now this is going to be a shocker for most people, as it was for me when my sister told me what I'm about to tell you. Lately, I have not been using a beauty sponge for concealer. I've been using this bad boy. Bad girl, whatever you want to call her. The Hourglass. What is the actual name of this brush? There's not a name on it, but I think it's just their concealer brush. It's a little baby angled kabuki brush, maybe. You just want to use like less concealer than you would if you were using like a sponge, because you know the sponge is going to absorb a little bit of product. And then my go-to concealer, it's really two of them, but I didn't grab the other ones. The Tarte Creaseless, the most underrated concealer of all time if you ask me, or the ColourPop Pretty Fresh. I want something a little bit lighter. This concealer has a very interesting consistency. I would almost say that it is sticky, which sounds off-putting, but if you have dry skin, I think you'll absolutely love it. I use 20N and 8S mixed. I don't know why I do that. I just already had one, and then, you know, I just bought one to make it work. So I always put a little bit here, a little bit here, and a little bit of this goes a long way, especially with the with this brush. Just a tiny bit to really brighten. And yes, I am very pale. I have not been in the sun much this year in general, really. I just pat it in. And then I usually take my foundation brush that I used and just go like along the edges. That's the only thing I'll say is that when it comes to like blending it into the rest of the foundation, since it's so tiny compared to a sponge, I do go back through and do this just to make sure that it's all good. I feel like in the lights, okay, I think it's the finish of it, because it's a very like dewy concealer that it's like reflecting under my eyes, making my eyes look super, super white. But I'm hoping after I set it, it'll look more like it does in person. But before I set it, you're going to have to deal with it for a few minutes, because I'm going to show you my favorite cream bronzer lately. Now, this is the only one that I've used. Anyways, it's the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer. It's really tiny, but like that doesn't bother me, because I don't know about y'all, but like I rarely completely finish a makeup product before I buy a new one. I don't know if that's because I have a problem, or if because typically I feel like it goes bad before I actually finish it, especially with something that's like wet like this. I feel like it holds more bacteria. So here's what it looks like right now. As you can tell, I've been showing it lots of love. And for this brush, I don't think they make it anymore. They don't sell it at Ulta, at least, maybe on the website. This is a Real Techniques brush that was in like, you know how they have their little kits? I got this for Christmas like years ago. I never had any use for this brush really until I discovered this. Love it. So anything similar to this brush, I love it because it fits right where I need it to fit. I usually just grab some, and then I go and I push it in. And when it comes to like concealer first, sometimes I do concealer first, sometimes I don't. It really just depends on the day. Immediately I just look so much better on this side, don't you think? I do. I've been obsessed, I mean I'm late to the game, but the Rare Beauty little blushes. This one's very tiny because I got it as like a freebie at Sephora, but you need such a little bit that it's okay. And I use my finger. I literally just use my finger because, I don't know, that's just the first time I used it. I used my finger and I haven't stopped. So we're going to do that. Because I'm telling you my favorites. And that's my favorite. And I usually go like right here. And I kind of use like the length of my finger to blend it into my whole cheek. It's just so pretty. But yeah, that little bit was enough for my like whole cheek. So under eye setting powder, my favorite is the Jeffree Star powder, but I'm starting to think this is breaking me out because it's very old, so I haven't been using it. I need to get a new one. I just keep forgetting. But I've also been recently into this Ilia Soft Focus Finishing Powder. It's I think talc free, I believe, free of a lot of crap. So that's always nice. My favorite brush to set with is this brush from Alamar Cosmetics. I love their stuff. This is the brightening brush. My storage was full and I had to delete some clips. So I went ahead and I set my under eyes with the Ilia powder, and then I set the rest of my face with the Jaclyn Cosmetics translucent pressed powder and her Morphe brush as well. This is what it looks like if you've never seen it. You would love this powder if you have dry skin. I like this powder for like a night makeup, or like where I don't have to wear it all day long. If I'm wearing my makeup like all day long, I do have to use my Laura Mercier powder, which you guys have heard me talk about, but I wanted to mention that one because I really, really liked it. And then to go over top my cream bronzer, I've been really loving this Milani bronzer in the color Silky Matte 03. And I love, this is an old Japanese brush that I haven't checked if they still make it, but I really like the shape of it. I'm really liking the Benefit Willa blush. If you didn't know, they reformulated their blushes. They're extremely pigmented, extremely good. There's a lot more colors now too. I'm just gonna do a tiny bit, just so y'all can see. Yeah, because of what I'm gonna do with my eyes later on, which has been like my favorite, I haven't been applying like a straight highlight. I've been using this what is it called, Mood Light powder. It's a luminous powder from Jacqueline Cosmetics. Obsessed, absolutely obsessed. And I like to use a flimsy brush like this one I recently bought from Real Techniques. I'm sorry, from Eco Tools. It is the soft highlight brush. It's very cute. I like it a lot. Been using it a lot. Not super precise, and it just looks very good to me. And then, you know, if I'm doing my makeup like full glam, I'll go over top of this with a highlight, but I'm just talking about like we're going to work, we're just living our life and we're doing our makeup. We like to do our makeup, but we're not like doing, you know what I'm saying? That's what today's video is. And then for brows, because of my camera, I'm not gonna go like in depth how I do them. I'm gonna do them off camera, but still Benefit. I mean, they just have my heart with the brow stuff. What can I say? 3.5 in the Precisely My Brow Pencil, light brown in the pen, and then the 24-hour brow setter. I love this combination. I'll be back when they are finished. My eyebrows definitely need to be tweezed, but they're filled in now, and we can get onto the eyes. Oh wait, I did prime my eyes. I started doing that again, so I wanted to mention it because I was mad they were creasing. So for that, oh god, it just broke. This is the Fenty eye primer, and like the thing just completely broke off. Like the thing that you would twist into completely broke off. Where it completely just broke. Okay. My favorite eyeshadow palette recently has been the... I am breaking everything. Did you see that? The Disco Fox from Kathleen Lights and Il Maquillage. Okay, so the reason. Number one, it has the greatest, most perfect neutrals. And then these shimmery shades, if you didn't watch her video, are not your regular shimmery shades. They're exactly what I've wanted my whole entire life. They're like sheer shimmers with toppers. And the only other thing that I can think of, like certain ColourPop ones where I'll kind of just tap them lightly to get the effect, the new Mario palette, the limited edition one, the way he describes the shimmers in that one, I'm intrigued to see if they're anything like this, but also limited edition. I checked, this is out of stock online, but it does have a notify me button. So yes, I'm just going to do my favorite look that I've been doing, something simple. And there's the eyes. I don't really like highlight the inner corner or the brow bone. I kind of just like the simple, like the shimmer on the lid, which I'm gonna try and go outside after this so you can maybe see it better, because maybe on my computer screen I'll be able to see better than the tiny screen that I'm looking at. Okay, so the eyes are done. And then setting spray. I did try out the Benefit one for a while and it was okay, but then I got this one again during I think 21 Days of Beauty, and I was like, okay, yeah, this is the one. We're gonna go back to it. So I do like the spray on the Benefit better though. For mascara, I've been really into the Tartelette one. So we're gonna curl our lashes and put this on before we apply our lip. On your skin, it's really easy to get off because it just flakes off. Okay, for lips, my go-to lip liner lately has been one from Milani, if I can find it. Color Statement lip liner in the shade 04. It's just a nice neutral brown. Can't go wrong. My favorites are actually, like, that I use the most are from Becca, but they don't exist anymore, so once those are gone, leave in the comments your favorite lip liners. I did put that Makeup Forever one that Hailey Bieber uses all the time on my list because I feel like I actually really like the color. On my Christmas list, I mean. So I usually just wipe off a little bit of the lip balm that I'm wearing, which was that Too Faced one I showed. And then I just go like with the shape of my lips. Okay, why does it look like that? I'm very excited to mention these. These are the ColourPop Luxe Velvet Lips. This formula specifically. Okay, I got this one online and I got this one in store at Ulta. They're like that blotted look, and I absolutely love them because you can wear them with or without lip liner. I wear them without lip liner more often, but for the video I put on some lip liner. And my favorite one is Penny Pincher, but based on the packaging I think it's limited edition. But this one here, if you want something a little more pinkier, is Genie. And with this eye look, I feel like we could do either one. Let's do the pinkier one. I don't wear it as often. But I mean, I wear them both a lot, but I wear this one the most. The Penny Pincher. Oh, my brushes just fell on the floor. There's the finished look. This is how I've been doing my makeup a lot recently. Just feel like it's very wearable. I can dress it up, I can dress it down. I can add the sparkle, I cannot add the sparkle. We can do the cream products, we cannot. But like if I have a solid like 45 minutes, this is how we're doing the makeup. These are my favorite products to do them with. I'd like to know your favorite products in the comments. Hope y'all had a great Thanksgiving, and Christmas is coming up, or all the winter holidays. If you have any holiday video suggestion, let me know. And thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.